Hi everyone, today we are going to make coconut chutney powder. It's really delicious with a lot of things like roti, pasta, bread, rice, anything. It goes well with everything. Let's see how to do this. You take a hot skillet and put it in medium heat. Then you have to add some unsweetened desiccated coconut. Here I'm adding 2 packets of 400 grams. So this is almost like 1 kg of desiccated coconut. Here's the second packet I'm adding. So you keep stirring it on medium flame because it will burn very quickly. So you have to make sure that it's only on low to medium heat and keep stirring it. You see, since I left it for a little while, it's already burning. So you have to be very careful that you don't burn the coconut because it is shredded and very tiny, so you have to make sure it. So here I'm adding another 400 grams because I felt that's not enough. So I took another pan and put another 400 grams, and I'm going to stir fry that as well with no oil, nothing. You don't have to do anything because coconut already has the oil in it. And it will release its own oils, so just make sure that you don't add anything to it. So once it's like almost golden brown like this, you can add other ingredients. So here I'm adding 1/4 cup of urad dal, which is yellow lentils, just a little black pepper and ginger. You can add this according to your taste. If you want it more spicy, you can add more of the black pepper and ginger. It depends upon how spicy you need it. Also, I'm adding a handful of dried red chilies. Now you're going to roast all this together. I realized that it wasn't enough, so I added another handful of red chilies, and then a good big bowl of curry leaves. You can find this in any Indian store. So here I fried everything together really well, so it has become really nice and dry and dehydrated. It's almost done. I split it into two so that everything gets fried really well, like roasted really well. It's all dry roast because of the coconut releasing its oils. Yeah, and we are almost there. Next we are going to add 1/3 cup of coriander seeds. So we are going to add the whole coriander seeds, which adds a really nice fresh flavor. Roast that as well along with other ingredients. So I'm stirring both the pans together. And then you're gonna add one small golf size ball of tamarind, so that gives a nice sour taste to the chilies and gives a nice flavor to the chutney. So you can see it's all getting more toasty and getting a nice dark brown color. So yeah, we'll keep stirring it for a few more minutes. I'm adding another bowl of tamarind to give, because the quantity is a lot, so I added another bowl of dried tamarind. Now you can listen to this crunchy sound of all the ingredients roasted really well. So it's now when you hear that crunchy sound, you know that it's nicely dehydrated and it's ready to be grinded. So here what we are doing is we're removing all the red chilies, and we're gonna grind that separately because it's the biggest portion, and you know, you want the red chilies to grind really well and you don't want to bite into it. So you're gonna make sure that the red chilies are being ground separately. Okay, so now we're gonna add the main ingredient, salt. Without salt, nothing tastes good. So yeah, I use the Himalayan pink salt, which is a healthier version of salt. So here I'm adding almost 2 tablespoons of salt. Because of the quantity, it depends upon your quantity how much you want to add. Some like less salt, some like more. It depends upon your taste. And then I'm adding 1/4 teaspoon of asafoetida. You can find that also in an Indian store. That helps with your digestion as well. It's really healthy and good for you. So that's a main ingredient as well. So you add all that at the end when you're almost done, and then make sure you mix it really well so that, you know, it goes. And anyway, we're gonna grind it, so it should mix everything together really well, but still just to, you know, get it all incorporated together. So here you can hear that crunchy sound, you know, it's nice and roasted really well. So when you're roasting it as well, and make sure you get that sound nice and crunchy. So when you hear that sound, that's when you know that it's done. Okay, so now we're gonna put all this into the grinder. I have a mixer here, so I'm gonna grind the red chilies first separately and grind it into a fine powder, and then put all together into the pan. So that's the red chilies, and then the remaining coconut mixture which we made, and we ground everything together. And now we have to mix the chili powder and the coconut, mix everything together and mix it thoroughly. And yeah, you are done. You break all the lumps and everything together, and that's it. That's your coconut chutney powder. You have to try it, guys. It is so good and delicious. And please do like and subscribe the video. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.